Hey, Natalie.
Hey, John.
It's nice to hear you say my name.
I'm so sorry that I didn't realize it was you. I should have known.
It's not your fault. I have a funny hat to wear out.
John. I'm gonna go get you the doctor, okay?
No. Stay.
John, you need to see the doctor.
I need you.
Did you get everything I asked for?
A courier's picking up the blueprints as we speak.
Light a fire under him. I'm coming in.
Hey.
Hey, you going to the doctor?
Yeah, Kelly's going to take me. Look, I'll call you if I find out anything, okay? You heading to the office?
Yeah, I'm going to get to work finding my kid.
Well, I'm sorry that Rex wasn't able to do that, but there are other ways.
Doesn't mean it can't be done.
Okay.
Rex, what is the point of this? I mean, we already know where Todd's son is. Why do you need information from Spencer?
I have no idea if Spencer even knows where the kid ended up. The guy was so cagey last time I talked to him, I couldn't get any kind of read.
Well, it's risky. What if he figures out you tracked Tommy down?
Well, I'll have to do my best not to let on. But the last thing I want is Truman using that little kid against someone. He destroys people for fun. I can't let him do that to Michael and Marcy. Or the kid. Or Todd, for that matter. But if Truman knows that Tommy McBain is Todd Manning Jr., game over. I have to tell the truth, even if it breaks Marcy's heart.
This is an article that appeared in The Sun. Miss Kramer, can you tell us when this article appeared?
Yes, I can. It was the morning after the night Spencer Truman tried to strangle me.
Let go of it.
Betray me! I saved his life! I saved Jack's life! You betray me! Oh, hello, Commissioner. To what do I owe the extreme displeasure, huh? There's something that I have to tell you. Well, it must be pretty important. If it roused you from your afternoon nap. Shut up, Truman. It's hard enough without you acting like a fool. Well, I suppose you've already heard the news how Blair's testimony torpedoed the prosecution's case. So if you're ready to talk some sort of a deal, I'm listening. Not my job. Maybe you could pass a message along to Evangeline Williamson for me. Tell her she's wasting her time. I really do like my chances with the jury they've selected. Nice people. My only regret is I'm not going to have a chance to see the look on John McBain's face when they read the verdict. It's possible you will. John McBain is alive.
That was Spencer Truman's face. I just knocked it off. I only wish I could do that in court.
What are you talking about? You're kicking the guy's ass.
Yeah, well, all that matters is what the jury thinks.
Well, I think that the jury's buying every word that's coming out of your mouth.
Well, so far, but the trial's not over, and I can't afford to be too confident.
You can't afford to second-guess yourself.
I'm not second-guessing myself. But I trust my instincts, and my instincts are telling me that Spencer Truman's lawyer has a few tricks up his
All I'm asking you to trust me. You'll be ready.
You're getting pretty good at this boyfriend stuff, huh?
Hey, I wouldn't say it if I didn't mean it. What good would it do? Besides, you'd probably see right through me.
I probably would. I tell you, Christian, there are a lot of good people in this town that are counting on me to get justice for Thomas McBain's death, you know? And if, God forbid, Spencer goes free, he's going to start picking them off, one by one. Hey, what's up with the security guard?
Star's grounded.
Okay, most of the time when someone's grounded, they don't get their own security detail.
Long story.
Well, you ready? Get your coat, let's go. We're going to miss your appointment.
It's no appointment.
Why not?
Because we have something more important to do today.
More important than the fact that you might have a brain tumor? Come on, Blair, you've been passing out all over town. If there's something wrong...
I didn't cancel the appointment altogether. It's just not today.
Then why am I here?
Look, Todd is going crazy trying to find his son, and he needs help. And you, my beautiful cousin, are going to help me.
Oh, good afternoon, Mr. Mayling. You have a...
Yeah. I'll take care of it. Hold all my calls, okay? Hacking into my system? What the hell?
You really have to change your password. Moose is just too easy.
Better than yours. Fuzzy dice?
Mm-hmm.
Give me a break.
You been hacking into the Banner recently?
No, not in years. You guys don't publish anything worth stealing anymore.
Oh, you might change your mind about that. We have a special edition. You know, it's actually about to hit the streets, and I thought I'd give you a preview. Professional courtesy.
Did you scoop me?
Did I scoop you? Yeah, you can say that. Yeah, I scooped you. Big time.
Is Renee running prostitutes out of the palace or something?
You're so funny. Take a look.
Please don't leave. I got something I want to say.
Right now, you just gotta concentrate on getting better, John. I can't believe that I'm telling you not to talk, but we have the rest of our lives for that.
I want to tell you how I feel.
John McBain survived the accident. He was misidentified.
So, really doesn't matter to me, not one bit, you know? Although I must say I really was enjoying the break from Lieutenant McBain's misguided crusade to try to punish me for a crime that I didn't commit.
There's more to it than that.
I'm just not interested, Bo. I'm sorry, man.
John wasn't the only man that was misidentified.
I really don't care. You know, people die all the time, Bo. It's just the way... Wait a minute, what are you saying?
The man that's buried in John's grave. It's you. I'm sorry, Truman, but your son is dead.
I want to tell you.
John's awake.
Hey, Mike.
Hey, bro. Good to see you.
You too.
This is a miracle. I'm a doctor, John. I am so sorry, man. I should have checked. I should have realized. I should have done more.
Mike. Please stop talking. You're killing me.
Brother. I love you.
Yeah, I'm gonna... The two of you catch up. I gotta go make a call. Michael, make sure that you're the one who does all the talking, okay?
Why should it be any different than any other time?
I'll be back in a little while, and then you can tell me whatever it is that you want to tell me, okay?
La pelotica del palito. Ok. No lo entiendo, pero aquí va.
¿Qué? Sí, yo entiendo porque cuando yo jugo, a veces me siento...
Jugo means juice. Juego is game.
I know what jugo means. I actually was conjugating the verb jugo.
Oh, conjugating, really?
And I think I chose jugo because I'm thirsty.
Yeah, right. All right, thirsty girl, whatever. This game sucks.
Because you don't know what you're doing, Christian.
I'm hitting the ball.
No,
right?
no. You're slicing the ball, but you need to work on your stance. Hold up. Can I help you out here?
Sure.
Okay, we're going to work on your stance.
Okay.
Okay. So, yeah. Okay, your feet need to be a bit shoulder width apart. Shoulder, give yourself a little credit. There you go. And shoulders.
Okay.
The shoulders right here need to go towards the target. That'll be like the little hole out there.
All right, I thought this was a driving range.
Right foot needs to be straight.
Okay.
And the left foot needs to be turned a little bit like that. There you go. And relax. Relax. That's your problem. Let it go.
It's a little hard to relax.
Let me help you out here. There we go.
Oh. Okay, that's better.
I used to hate this game too when I used to have to play to impress the partners at my old firm, you know? But then I just started to visualize the face of my opponent on the ball. Okay?
All right.
Visualize that.
Ooh.
See what I'm saying?
Well, at least it went straight.
Such a good teacher.
Yes, you are.
Good. Mwah.
Small round?
Yeah, he's with Truman delivering the news.
What news?
About Lieutenant McBain.
McBain is alive?
He's in a hospital in Atlantic City. It's nothing short of a miracle.
No, actually, a miracle would be getting a shot at Truman's face when he finds out.
Well, now, that would be in extremely bad taste.
You're not defending Truman, are you?
No, hardly. But unfortunately, the news is not all good. There's something else.
Hey, Christian, it's Natalie. I've been trying to get a hold of Evangeline, and she must have turned her phone off. Is she there with you?
Yeah. What's wrong?
Nothing. Actually, it's really wonderful news.
My son's not dead, Bo. It's not possible. Truman, I'm sorry. Both John and you were in the accident. They were both burned badly. We still don't know how we got all this mixed.
You're lying to me! What, it's not enough for you to put me in here? It's not satisfying enough for you and your family to lock me up in here? What, do you want to flip out now? Break me down? You just want to put me here on the floor just for the hell of it? Masochistic son of a bitch.
I wish I were lying.
You're enjoying this, Bo. I know you!
No, I'm not. I buried a son. I wouldn't wish this on anyone, not even you, Truman.
Stop messing with my head. All right, what's another one of your stupid cop tricks? What, you don't want me to get to know my own son so he can understand the kind of man that I really am? So he knows the reasons why I've done the things that I've done and why I've been accused of doing other things that I haven't done? No! I'm not going to let you do this. He's not gone.
I had to tell Paige about this. Now, do you think that I would put her through that kind of hell if I didn't have to? Telling John's friends, people that loved him, that he's still alive, that's an amazing thing. But in order for John to survive, somebody else didn't make it.
What's wrong?
John's alive.
There's another man buried in his grave, and Hugh had just as many friends. He touched just as many lives. His friends, his adoptive parents, all those kids, to run his soccer team, Paige, and you, Truman. I wouldn't play games about something like this because I know how hard it is. It's the darkest place I've ever been, and you never get over it.
So what do you want from me?
Nothing. I just think that if there is, by chance, someone out there from your life who still might give a damn about you, you talk to him about this. Otherwise, he can eat you alive.
Sweetie, I know you're scared, but we've got to go to the doctor.
I will. After we deal with Spencer.
No, you're just putting off the inevitable. Come on. I mean, you can't ignore the symptoms. You've been passing out. What if you pass out behind the wheel of a car and you have the kids with you? What if Jack finds you unconscious? He'll never get over that.
It's not going to happen.
Blair, you're not being responsible about this. You owe it to your children to stay healthy, and you can't waste time with things like brain tumors.
Okay.
I mean, come on. I don't want to say this, but this is your life.
Look, I told you I didn't cancel the appointment altogether. It's just not going to be today. I got an appointment with Michael.
Call him and tell him we're on our way over.
One day is not going to make a difference with me, but it will with Todd maybe trying to find his son. All right? We're talking about a child here, Kelly. Come on.
I don't want to lose you.
You're not going to lose me. But I love Todd. And this baby, finding him is very important. It's Jack and Star's half-brother, and I've got to keep this family together. I've got to help him find his son.
Okay, so where do I come in?
Well, see, you and Spencer, we were kind of close friends,
Yeah, not anymore. Not after what he did to Kevin. Besides, he's in love with you.
Yeah, and I betrayed him. But you kind of touched his heart, if he has one in there somewhere. And I thought, well, you know what? If anybody can convince Spencer that it's important to bring this baby home, it would be you. Please.
Okay, I'll think of something. But after that, we are going to the doctor.
I know.
No more excuses.
I promise.
Blair, are you sure we're doing the right thing?
I'm positive. I'm not going to let Spencer Truman victimize my family again. Got it?
All right, let's go.
What happened to you? He didn't make it. He's dead.
Yeah.
Paige, no.
She thought her son had made it. Uncle Bo had to tell her the truth last night.
I think we should really let you get some rest.
I've been resting. What's going on? Tell me.
Well, I'm sure that Michael's filled you in on Tommy McBain, A through Z. There's so much that's been going on, I don't even know where to start.
I think the most important question here is, what do you remember?
Driving to AC. Semi jumped the Meridian. I remember trying to get out of the way. The next thing I know, I'm talking to Dad.
Yeah, Hughes and I were never exactly friends. I think it was when he chased me through the woods with a rifle, tried to kill me. I never got over that one.
Well, he was wrong about you, obviously, but from what I know about him, I think he was a very good man.
No, I'm not saying that he deserves to get burnt to a crisp. You know what? one newsman to another, I think your headline sucks. I think karma is a bitch is better. It's got more punch.
Really? Well, I'll pass. I'll leave you that for the Sun.
Well, that's your paper. You know, gloating's really not your style, Becky. You're here for some other purpose. What is it?
Absolutely. I'm checking up on you. How are you?
Actually, you don't want to know.
You know, when you say I don't want to know, that's when I want to know. What's up?
Well, let's just say it begins and ends with Marty Saybrook.
Marty? What's she got to do with anything?
Marty's son tried to rape Star.
This is like a blessing from God that he's alive. Christian, is it weird? Should I feel guilty for wanting to celebrate that?
No, not at all. Look, John's alive. That's great. It's great for Michael. It's great for Natalie, John's mom. It's unfortunate for Hugh's family, but you know what? John's alive, and that's great news. There's no downside to it. That's a reason to celebrate. Come on, let's go. We're gonna go see John.
You crashed the car, and then you were talking to Dad?
I'm not crazy.
Yeah, well, even if you are, we're glad you're back.
That's the truth.
Listen, I'm just kind of wondering, is it like they say? You know, does your life sort of pass in front of your eyes when this happens, or?
Kind of.
So what'd you talk about?
Irish whiskey and the meaning of life.
Really, why don't you enlighten us?
Maybe later. What's happening with Truman?
His trial's still going on.
Evangeline is destroying the defense. I think this Truman guy is finally going to get what he deserves.
I thought you would have had your fill of me in court.
You still have some unfinished business.
Oh, I'm glad. I mean, it was hard to hear you say those things about me on the stand, but I'm glad you're here. Looking well, Kelly. Don't tell me Blair was afraid to come down here by herself. Then.
No, I wanted to see you. I wanted to show you these.
Oh my God. Is this,
It's my son. Zane is his name.
Oh my God, he's so small. He's so premature. Is he all right?
Yeah, he's doing much better. He's gaining a lot of weight.
That's really wonderful. I'm happy for you.
Well, I just wanted to say that I know I wouldn't have been able to have a baby if it weren't for you. And in spite of all the terrible things that you've done, I do appreciate that. It was generous of you. It was human.
Oh, you're welcome. And don't tell anybody. You know, my reputation as a monster's at stake, right?
You used to have a different side, Spencer. You used to save people's lives, work miracles. Does that part of you still exist?
Sure it does. You know, Blair, I'm not the horrible person that some people would have you believe.
And prove it. Tell me where Todd's son is.
Marty's son, Cole, cornered her at a party. And she got away. The thing is, she just wasn't going to tell us.
Has that boy been arrested?
Nope, not yet. And he may get off scot-free.
Why?
Lack of evidence, and he's got this terrific excuse. He was high on drugs.
Star.
Yeah. Marty got me good, didn't she?
What? You think Marty sent her son after Star?
You think it's a coincidence?
Yes. It's a terrible one. Marty's not capable of doing something so awful.
She hates me, Vicky.
Todd, she testified in your defense about 3 years ago. Look, I know you're angry. But going after Marty for this? That's too easy.
Well, who's responsible for it then? Obviously not the kid. He was drugged up. And not his mother, because she's a... She's a what? She's a victim.
You're not blaming Marty, you're blaming yourself.
I'll talk to you later. All right, thanks. Adriana, I wanted to talk to you about the investigation into your kidnapping.
Oh, is there anything new?
No, there isn't. This case has gone cold, and I'm really sorry.
But you already know my mother did it.
Yes, but see, without Bruce's testimony, we have no way to prove it.
Figures. She gets away with everything.
Maybe she learned her lesson this time.
She hasn't. She's still trying to run my life. I mean, you wouldn't believe what I just found out. And do you think it's wrong of me to just be so angry at Dorian?
I think you'd be nuts if you weren't. Why?
Rex wants me to let it go. But I can't. Rex almost died because of what Dorian did. And Bruce did die. I mean, I know he was a sicko, but he would still be alive if it wasn't for her. But every time Rex defends her, I feel guilty.
You see, I don't think Balsam intends for you to feel that way. It's like I told you before, he's a complicated guy.
Most people would expect him to do the opposite, tell me to disown Dorian altogether.
Well, time not too long ago, he probably would have felt like that, but after Jen died, I think he started thinking less and less about taking care of number one first.
I tried to tell my mother that, but a lot of good it did.
Well, it seems to me that he must feel that it's a good idea for you to have a relationship with your mother. And he doesn't want to get in the way of that.
Even if she hates him?
That's what it looks like.
I'm really lucky to have him.
Well, he's a good kid. No, wait, let me rephrase that. He's a good man.
I see. So that's why you came down here. Wanting me to tell you where Todd's kid is. What are you going to do, Blair? Change your testimony? Testify for me at my sentencing? Recant? Why should I tell you? What's in it for me?
What's in it for you? And here I thought that you wanted to prove yourself, Spencer.
And I thought you were a loving, caring woman instead of the duplicitous harlot you turned out to be.
Come on, let's go. No. You tell me what I want to hear. Then maybe I'll talk to Evangeline and she can get you out of here.
You didn't come down here to say you were sorry.
Sorry for what? Everything I said on that stand was true.
But you know my son is dead. I didn't know that, did you? And you've come down here with your pictures and your games. And you want me to tell you where that maniac son is? My son is gone. I can never get him back. I just got him in my life, and he snatched away from me. Now I have nothing. And you want me to tell you where that filthy, rapist kid is? I'll tell you what. You go back to Todd, and you take him a message from me. He will never find out where his son is, ever, because if I can't have my son, neither can he.
You don't believe in karmic payback?
Yeah, well, I guess I do, but you've paid for what you did.
It doesn't feel like it.
Honey, you feel guilty. I expect you always will. But you're not going to be able to help Star if you believe that you brought this on her.
Yeah, she just knows everything now. She knows I'm a rapist. What do you think she sees when she looks at me, Vicky? How's she gonna trust me again? You know, she can't escape it. The kids at school, they just torture her with it. She's miserable. And it is my fault. She hates me. She hates me.
No, she does not hate you. Her child loves you with every fiber of her being. She's obviously very confused right now. But listen, you two have a bond that's for life. I have no doubt about that.
I'm not good for her.
Oh, God, you couldn't be more wrong. You don't know what that child was like when you were in prison. I do. She needs you. She needs her father. And she's nothing if not honest, which obviously she gets from you. So you have to wait it out, that's all. Eventually she'll come to you and she'll talk to you about it.
You make it sound so easy.
No, oh no, it's not easy. But it's simple. And it requires patience.
Perfect, that's my best quality.
Has your life ever been easy?
No.
No.
But now my kids are in the same boat. All three of them.
I'm so sorry. I wish there was something I could do.
Don't worry about it. I'll fix it.
You'll fix it?
Have you ever known me not to have a plan?
You look exhausted. Why don't you get some rest?
You know, I used to let you do all the talking. I never really had to say much.
It's okay. I never complained, really.
You should have. It was wrong.
John, no.
Shut up and listen.
Okay.
Before the accident, before the crash, I realized it was something I wanted to tell you. I nearly didn't get my chance. What I wanted to tell you was... What I wanted to tell you was... I love you.
Oh, my God.
What's the problem now?
The whole plan. Whenever you have a plan, somebody ends up in tears or you end up right on the edge of death.
I'm not going to do anything crazy.
Your definition of crazy is this narrow.
Are you saying I shouldn't try to find my son?
Of course you have to try and find him. You have to do whatever you can, but you have to think about Star and Jack. Honey, they just got you back. They can't lose you again. Please, please don't do anything that's going to take you away from them again.
Don't you trust me? No, don't answer that. Relax. I promise you that if I get into trouble, if there's something I can't handle, I will ask for help. I will ask for your help. Keep your cell phone on.
I'll help you if I can. I think you know that. I'm going back to work. I'll see you.
Thanks. Hey, if you see Natalie, tell her I'm happy about McBain.
Yeah, I'll do that. That means John.
He was dead. He was such a good friend. He was so young.
That's right, too young to die, and I would rather die than tell you where Todd's kid is, you hear me? I would rather be dead.
I gotta get out of here.
That kid is gone, Blair. Do you understand me? He's gone! Whether he's alive and well or feeding fish in the bottom of the Lantana River, he's gone! Just like my son's gone. Just like you.
Do you need anything else, Mr. Manning?
No, thank you. I'm good. Hey, is this everything they had?
Should be the complete set. I can help if you tell me.
No. I won't. You can't. You can go home. See, Vicky, this isn't so crazy.
Maybe a little.
You okay? You look like you just got run over.
It was bad, but I got my answer.
I just want to see his face. I mean, just to make sure it's really him, But not today. No, not today.
Are you sure? It's not going to bother me.
I know. He has Natalie, and he has his family, and this is their moment. I feel that I shouldn't intrude.
Okay, I get it.
But when I do go, I want you to come with me. Because there's nothing that John and I have to say to each other that we can't say in front of you.
Yeah, but
Hey. I know what you're going to say. And thank you for putting me first. But from now on, we come first.
I wanted to tell you that night. Not like this. I wanted to do it right.
It doesn't matter. You're alive. We've been given a second chance.
Hopefully we won't screw it up this time.
We can't. You came back to me. And we love each other. It doesn't get more perfect than that.
On the next One Life to Live.
Sure you want to get over, Tess?
Yeah.
I just didn't think I'd miss him this much.
You want to go home?
I guess you remember him telling you that I kissed him?
The defense would like to call its next witness, Dr. Marty Saybrook.